I am joined by a special guest, Mr. Nate Zolman. Hello, Nate.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Fantastic.
Now, you know Nate Zolman. Of course, Zolman's Best One Tire and Auto Care. You go there, you get your tires fixed, your oil changed. It's one of your locations. It's conveniently located next to the station. So we are there all the time getting our auto repairs.
You are. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. But we're not actually here to talk about cars and automotive. We're here because you guys announced something really cool at the beginning of the month.
Yes, we're doing our Zolman Tire Student Citizenship Award, tongue twister. We're giving away 6 $1,000 scholarships to 6 high school seniors in the area. You need to be a high school senior in the counties of St. Joe County of Indiana, Elkhart County, Indiana, Berrien County of Michigan, and Cass County of Michigan. That's our trading market with our Zolman Tire locations. And you can go to our ZolmanTire.com website. Mm-hmm. There's a big banner. Click on that and apply. And if you're a high school senior going to any higher education, trade school, vocational school, online, anything, 2-year college or 4-year traditional college, any higher education, you're a candidate.
Oh, wow. We just knocked out like all of my questions. You've done this before. So
sorry.
No, I have other questions, though, too, so don't worry. So we're talking about $1,000 scholarships. You're giving out 6 of them to local seniors. You can apply by going to Zolman Best One Tire and Auto Care, their website. And there's a big banner there, is what you said. I'm just repeating it, you know.
Sure.
Now, are there any other requirements besides being local and being a senior?
Yes. We do want it to be somewhat academic, so you need to have at least a 3.0. But the one thing we're really focusing on, I mean, spoiler alert, this is what we're focusing on. It's called the Citizenship Award. Mm. What have you done to be a good human being in our community? Every story from 4-H to band to your church to helping out a family situation. Maybe you're help raising your brothers and sisters, and that's how you give back to the community. Give us those real stories on what you're doing to make a difference in our community. And
during the pandemic, there are probably quite an influx of those stories.
Yes, and I'm sure they're going to be very different than they were the year before on our prior year.
And the way you mentioned it, so it doesn't have to be just, say, volunteer work at an organization. It could actually be just real world situations, at home, virtual learning with children, things like that.
Absolutely.
Oh, wow. That's really awesome. Our sales gal here, Francine, told me about this a couple weeks ago, and she said that this isn't the first year you've done this.
Yes. Last year was our first year, and it was an amazing experience for ourselves, the committee, that selection. I'll tell you what, that's the most difficult job. I mean, we had over 122 applications last year. And we were surprised we had so many, and it was a really difficult decision, narrowing them down.
Right.
If we had $122,000, we would have gladly have done it. They were just amazing. And one thing I wanted to focus on and communicate is that every generation, kind of bad mouths the younger generation.
Right.
Kids nowadays, we've heard it, all the time. And if adults would read the 122 essays that we had last year, I promise you, everyone would have a different perspective on the kids coming up. Our future is very bright based on these 122 applications. They're just amazing kids.
That's awesome. But you're right. You do hear it all the time. That's so exciting to think that, to know that we have so much to look forward to. And especially these kids have so much to look forward to. And I can imagine now that this is not going to be open forever. I mean, the school year is coming to an end.
Correct.
How long do people have to get their information into you?
So the enrollment started March 1st, and we're intentionally making it go long through May 31st. So you have 3 full months to apply. And please, if you have a grandchild, if you have a friend, a neighbor, aunt, uncle, somebody, reach out to these young people and please have them apply.
This is a really fantastic cause, Nate. Thank you so much for helping our local community, our seniors, almost freshmen, we should say.
Yes.
And everyone can go to your website to apply. And like he said, if maybe it's not you, maybe you're not the senior, but maybe someone in your life is, send them this information. This is a great opportunity for them to get some cash to go to school. And it doesn't matter if it's a 4-year university, a vocational school, as he mentioned, a technical school. There are a lot of fun and exciting things happening. So go to
ZolmanTire.com.
Thank you so much, Nate.
Thanks so much for having us.